Jonathan Harvey was born in 1939 near Birmingham. Perhaps the most well-known thing about Harvey's youth is that he spent many hours singing as a chorister at the choir school of St. Michael's College in Tenbury. This choir sang at 2 high Anglican services every day in the chapel. At Cambridge University, Harvey's studies with Erwin Stein, who was a pupil of Schoenberg's living in London, grounded his compositions with an important understanding of European structures and logical thought. A key aspect in Harvey's composition that we're going to hear tonight is the idea of a harmonic field. Now, we're used to hearing in classical and pop music a key, where the chord progressions are rooted in the base of the chord. So, for example, famously in the opening of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, Harvey has found a very different way of organizing his pitches in this piece. Instead of rooting his harmony in the bass notes, he arranges his pitches into symmetrical spaces that fan out from a central single pitch. The NMC music map describes Harvey's music as modernist, and this is one of the aspects of it that make it so. Yet this is not a piece devoid of a harmonic center. Look, for example, at the word light as set in the second movement of Song Offerings. We hear Harvey come back again and again to a specific pitch, in this case, C. In fact, in the second movement, this pitch accompanies the word light in 8 out of the 10 occurrences of the word. The harmony in these passages is built into one of those symmetrical fans around that pitch. And what Harvey says about this technique, when you take that bass note and move it to the center of the chord, is that the entire harmony suddenly floats. It's an important point in this piece, where so much of the music is constantly moving up. In the first movement, for example, the second violinist begins on her lowest note, a G. Slowly, but without any interruption, the violin rises and rises and rises throughout the first movement, just to the point of B. Do you see where that note points us as we enter the second song? The arrival of this line is that all-important C. It's as if the entire first song is turned into an upbeat, is turned into this longing for the arrival of the light. But of course, Harvey's piece doesn't end there, and though the second and third songs center on this C, the fourth and final song begins with a period of uninterrupted G. Now you'll be able to hear this clearly, because the double bass player plays a crotal at that pitch, at that G, just at the end of the third song, and again at the beginning of the fourth. Notice the harmonic connection here. From a central pitch of C, the move to G is a very structurally familiar and comfortable one for us. Yet Harvey has another reason, a beautiful reason for choosing this pitch. Whenever we speak, or particularly when we sing a vowel, there are parts of the range of pitch that are activated by the shape our mouths make to produce that vowel. It's a big part of what makes one vowel sound different from another. And the thing is, it doesn't matter what pitch you sing that vowel on, or whether it's a man or a woman singing it. The vowel of the word death is heavily centered around that G. As Harvey puts it, G is inherent in the word death. And so the fourth song begins on that G.